Man goes to help lost dog but freezes when he reads the ID tag.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to Happy World, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
If you're a pet lover, you know there's nothing more upsetting than spotting an animal in need. When an animal is injured or lost, you want to do everything in your power to help them get sheltered, fed, and cared for unconditionally. However, sometimes appearances can be deceiving. Because animals can't communicate with us through words, it can be all too easy to misinterpret their situation. Circumstances you think are dire could be something else entirely. That's what happened to one man when he spotted a lost dog wandering around a gas station. When he finally got close enough to help, he learned something very surprising about this particular pooch. When Tyler Wilson spotted a lost dog at a gas station near his home in Kentucky, he was understandably concerned. He had seen the dog wandering around town a few days earlier, and he was really curious about his situation. The pup clearly needed help. Tyler was worried that the lost dog would be skittish and shy in his presence, so he snapped a couple of photographs of the yellow Labrador before he tried to make physical contact with him, just in case he ran off. Tyler didn't want to do more harm than good. However, Tyler was stunned when the dog came trotting over to him of his own free will, tail wagging and ready for belly rubs. If this dog was indeed lost, he clearly didn't mind at all. Thankfully, Tyler spotted a tag on his collar and decided to take a look. He was hoping to find a phone number or address, but what he saw instead changed everything. Rather than an address, the tag simply read, "My name is Dew. I'm not lost, I like to roam. Tell me to go home." Tyler started smiling and introduced himself to Dew, who looked as content as ever in making a new friend. Tyler was intrigued by Dew's story and did a little research on him once he got home. It turned out that in Tyler's tiny Kentucky town, Dew was something of a celebrity. As his name tag implied, he loved to roam the land, making new friends and warming hearts. However, at the end of the day, there was just one place he called home. Dew actually lived with his adoring family on a 70-acre farm in the area. When he was just a puppy, Dew demonstrated a passion for escaping from his home and going on epic adventures. At first, his family was worried, but soon they discovered that was just his curious nature. Dew gathered such a following, in fact, that he had his very own Facebook page where you can follow him on all his adventures. It wasn't just humans that Dew loved hanging out with either. He can't get enough of other pups. However, even a dog as energetic and curious as Dew would need a break every now and then. Dew took advantage of this drying umbrella and decided to catch an adorable cat nap, or should we say dog nap. He looked so at ease even in these unfamiliar surroundings. There is no other dog out there who loves adventure quite the way Dew does. While we humans might find trips to the grocery store tedious, for Dew it was another chance to see new sights, including two of his favorites, people and food. Though he may like to roam, there was nothing Dew loved quite as much as settling down for the night with his family. From the cat to the kids, Dew was more than content to cuddle up with his own tribe and rest up for the next day's big adventure.